Okay, so I've been seeing a video of UBA graduate trainee, who was wanting to ask the chairman a question, and then she was corrected. And I've seen a lot of persons made videos about it, getting very furious and angry with the girl who was trying to ask a question, and of course, talking about us being Africans and how we should be respectful.
Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Mr. Lumelu or Theory. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Weibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Ilumelu. So my question is, how do you know if you are to keep going?
Do I quite agree that we're Africans and they train us to get respect? The answer is yes. However, there is a fundamental problem that we must address. For me, do I blame the girl? No, and I will explain to you why. So if waiting that they train them for that training where they did, so because after that training, they would deploy them to different offices of the UBA for them now to they go work. If the training they have given to them, because I've made calls too, to ask people who I know that works with UBA, if that is a practice. And everyone I called responded and said, yes, it is a practice that you address people by their first name. And so if that is the case, I want to fault you, Mr. Tony Elumelu. Because when they make all of those policies, you were there as the chairman. You signed and you agreed that people should be addressed by their first name. So at what point now you can't be exceptional? No, at what point? Because do not forget that they just went through training. So what if the guy address you and say, Mr. Tony, and then you sack her saying, you went they just trained just now. Have you forgotten what they trained you? Is this what you want to go and do in my bank? If what they have trained her to do was to address people by their first name, and that is a policy of the bank, then she not do wrong thing. Oh, it dey pay you now, Abi? It dey pay you because you be chairman. At what point you command yourself that if you want to address the chairman inside that your policy that they should put Mr. But you've trained this girl now. She can go and resume and address a branch manager as Tonye. She can go and resume and address a supervisor as Tejiri. She can go and resume and address somebody who is senior to her in ranking by their first name. But you should be an exemption. Make it make sense. Oh, you deserve respect. But others do not also deserve to be respected. If they work like that. That is the same problem we have in Nigeria. People who make law are bigger than the law and they can break the law. But we will be ordinary citizens. We should be respecters of the law. Ipen Yunabi, we are Africans. And we must understand, at every level, we must train the young people to have respect for those who are older than them, whether by age or by position. Your policies where you make for bank, you can't be an exception. Unless, say, for that same policy, they say, oh, the only person you will address as Mr. is the chairman. Why are people angry? Why? Please make it make sense. It doesn't work like that, bro. It doesn't. For you, my sister, you've done the right thing. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let anybody gaslight you. If it is a policy of the bank, then everybody must go through it. unless there is an exception. Unless there is an exception. You see National Assembly, they make laws. The Senate, they make laws. You know, at state level, governors make laws. These are the same people who breaks the law. They are bigger than the law. So now, what we should be expecting now, what you are telling us, Chairman, is that we should be respecting money. Oh, because now you get the money, now you get bank. Oh, we will expect you. They comot you from the law where you use your hand to make. No, it's not possible. Everybody deserves that respect. And that is what Africans are known for. You're not going to operate your bank for Nigeria, Africa. You want me to get a Yibo character. But then, your Yibo character, you want me to get so. May they say disrespect other people. May they not use them for you. May they use Africa own for you. You know they work now. You go to one place. May we understand where you dey. Peace and love.
From the video you just watched now, I have came to understand that the lady was actually right, since it's from the policy of UBA. It is their policy, it is their law to address people by their first name. Now, Tony Elumelu is the CEO of UBA. He's also a billionaire in dollars. Now, was he not aware about the policy that was made in his bank, or is he aware, or was there exceptional to that policy? Because since it was kind of policy from the video you just watched now, that was what made me to understand. If it was that, if the policy was in your bank, do we have exceptional? Just think about it. You guys are trading those ladies, and right that very moment, he made, like, he practiced what he has been he practiced what he has been trained for. Like, that policy was made in your bank, and he practiced it with he practices it with somebody who is the CEO of that branch, and kind of you have to caution him because of that. Was there any exceptional to that? That's my question. If there was no exceptional to that, then you need to apologize to that lady. Because from the video you just watched now, the guy said that he made inquiries, he made calls to confirm, and people told him that was their bank policy to address people by their first name. So you shouldn't be excluded. She was right by calling you good morning, Tony. And Nigerians are blasting and bashing the girl for making that statement without even knowing whether it was a bank policy or not. But me, after watching it, I came to understand it was a bank policy. She was right. Tony needs to apologize to that lady for embarrassing her in that public. That's my own take on this. Don't forget to share, like, drop your opinion in the comment section. Thank you.